Today I will tell you about the differential gear, which is nowadays used in almost every automobile, all vehicles, all trucks, any automobile we use the differential. So okay, so I will deal with differential, its function, operating principle. Differential, its function, and operating principle. Now, this one, this is your road width, this is the vehicle, and these are the four wheels of the vehicle shown over here, and this vehicle is moving on the road. Okay, so we have got the vehicle which is on the turning point. Four wheels have been shown over here. Okay, so if we this is the vehicle which is moving on the road, width of the road, and vehicle is moving on the road. Now, the inner wheels and outer wheels. Inner wheel has to travel lesser than the outer wheel. Now, if the radius of the inner wheel is given by Ri and radius of the outer wheel is given by Ro, then we can say that AB okay, AB, that is the outer view. I should say this one. A and this is the outer view. AB, that is RO into theta. RO is the radius, theta is the angle, and RI, that is CD. This is your C, and this is your D. Inner wheel, outer portion, inner portion. So we can write AB is equal to RO into theta and CD is equal to RI into theta. Since RO is greater than RI, therefore AB minus CD can be written as RO minus RI into theta. Okay, I think it is very clear the difference between the two, because the radius RO is greater than the RI, so we can write like that. Outer wheel is then forced to rotate faster than the inner wheel. I think it is very clear from the figure itself. Now, suppose Now there are two wheels, then the inner wheel. Now inner wheel is moving on the rough road. So when outer wheel will move faster, inner wheel will move slower, then it will give pressure on the rough road. While outer wheel will move very smoothly on the outer road. Those two wheels are connected with each other with a shaft. So the movement of the outer wheel is more than the inner wheel. And in that case, inner wheel will cause the pressure on the road, while outer wheel will move faster than the inner wheel. So outer wheel will be on the verge of skidding because it is moving faster than the inner wheel. So outer will be on the verge of skidding. Now, how the differential has been invented, I shall tell you about that. There are two blocks put over here and having rack here. In between that, one here is there. So both the racks travel when we move upward, then what happens? When it moves upward, then both the racks travel at the same distance. Both the rack will move up. When the gear is moving up, so there will be no relative motion between the two, and both the rack will move to start moving upward when we apply a force on the gear to move upward. Now, if we take the another case, off again. So we have taken the other case. Here, the rack subject to the smaller resistance travel further. These are the two racks over here. Here, rack and pinion here is there. Now, if we move it upward, then what will happen? This will move, the teeth will move, teeth will start moving with each other, and because of the heavy weight, W1 is greater than W2. W1 weight is more, so it will not move, but it will lift it up. Gear will start moving and it will lift it up. So this is, you can say, it is jam and this is free. So when this gear will move up, then if it moves up, then W2 will move up along with the gear and W1 will remain at its position because W1 is greater than W2. So we can say the rack subject to similar resistance Okay, I think it is very clear now. In this case, you see, again I am going to explain it. In this case, the two weights are there, rack gear is there, and both the weights are equal. W1 is equal to W2. Here, W1 is equal to W2. Now, if we have one gear in between them and we force it to move upward, then what will happen? Both the rack will start moving up along with the gear. There will be no relative motion between the gear and the rack. Okay? But if we keep more weight on the W1 side and less weight on the W2 side, and in that case, if we start moving this gear, then what will happen? This W2 weight, which is lighter, it will start moving and there will be relative motion between the gear and the rack. Okay? So, gear will move at its position. Here, this weight will not move. There will be no relative motion, but this gear will travel on this rack. Here, this gear will cause this rack to go upward because it is lighter. It is heavier. Same principle has been utilized for the differential. Now I am coming to the differential, which is very important, and in every vehicle, irrespective of the application of that vehicle, differential is there. Okay, I think it is very clear. Both the figures, it is very clear how the differential come into action. I am going to rub it out. In automobile engineering, figure is very important. Unless until you are not able to understand the figure, you cannot draw any conclusions. So, the sketch in automobile engineering is very important. Now, you should be conversant how to draw the proper sketch. Symmetry should be always there. While drawing any sketch, symmetry should be always there. Okay? Activity limits. Unsymmetrical. So this is the internal construction of a differential gear. Okay, we have got this. This is output pinion gear. Okay. Pinion gear, sun gear, then we have crossfit, then we have crown wheel, then half shaft, and propeller shaft. Okay, this is the differential. You must have seen in the vehicle, in the trucks, or everywhere, especially in the trucks. In the back side, you will find a box type of thing is there, connected both the wheels. So in that box, this differential is there. Okay. Now what exactly happens? See, this is the propeller shaft. The power is coming from propeller shaft from the engine, and this is your bevel pinion. This bevel pinion is connected to crown wheel. It is also a geared wheel. I have not shown because its teeth are mostly on the upper side and lower side only. This is your crown wheel, and this bevel propeller shaft causes the crown wheel to rotate. Now there are four gears interconnected with each other. This is the pinion, this is the sun gear. All four gears are there, which are interconnected or rather interfering with each other. These two gears, up, top and bottom one, which is called pinion gear, is also connected with a shaft. In between them, there is motion on this shaft also. Now this sun gear, here this side and this side, this is connected to your vacuum tires, vacuum wheel. Vacuum wheel is connected to both the vacuum wheels. Okay. Now this pinion gear, two pinion gear, these two gears are connected with the crown wheel in a box. When the crown wheel moves, then this box also moves. This is the box type of structure. This box also moves. And when the box moves, this causes the pinion gears to move along with the box. And these teeth are matching with the sun gears. So the teeth travels on the sun gear teeth. Pinion gear teeth travels on the sun gear teeth. This is the complete structure, complete inside picture of the differential. I think it is clear. Now what happens? You see, when the vehicle moving in the straight path, suppose it is moving in the straight path, okay? Then both the wheels are moving with the same speed. Both the wheels are moving with the same speed. So the power which is coming from the engine to this bevel pinion, it causes the crown wheel to move, to rotate. And this crown wheel is free on this half shaft. Those two half shafts have been shown over here. This goes to one wheel and this goes to another rear wheel. Now this crown wheel is free to move on the half shaft. There is no mechanical connection between the two. When crown wheel moves, it is not necessary that half shaft will also move. So the power is coming from here, when the vehicle is moving in the straight line. Power is coming from here. It is bevel pinion, then it is going to the crown wheel, and crown wheel start moving. So this box, this holding structure, that also start moving along with the crown wheel. Now when this box is also moving, so this two gears, pinion gears, those two gears also start rotating along with the box. These two gears start rotating with the box. So what will happen? The power which is coming from propeller shaft to crown wheel to box to this gear. Now these two gears are connected with the sun gears, which are directly connected to the wheel. See, they are connected to the wheel. So when it moves, box moves, this pinion gear transmits the power to both the sun gears. transmit the power to both the sun gears. It works as a clutch. It works as a clutch. Only attachment is there, and teeth. These teeth are not moving at all. It is just transmitting the power to the sun gears at both the sides. Okay? Then the vehicle is moving in on the straight path. But normally, when turning comes, then its action starts. What happens when the turning comes? The propeller shaft, the power is being transmitted to the bevel pinion, then to the crown wheel, then to the box, and then to the two gears. Now, when suppose this shaft is jammed, okay, so this shaft is reluctant to move. This gear will be reluctant to move, but this gear is free. This shaft is free. So these two pinion gears will transmit the power to this, and it will travel on the teeth of this side of the gear, because this side is completely jammed or like slightly jammed. So these two teeth will travel on this here, and they will start rotating at their own axis also. So this pinion gear has got two types of motion. Okay, two types of motion. One, it is rotating along with the box structure, and another, it is rotating about its own axis. So when it rotates about its own axis, the teeth matches with this one, left hand, because it is jammed, so it is not in moving condition. Only the teeth will travel on this side of here, and the whole power will be transmitted to this side of here. So here it is. If suppose it is not moving, it is moving. So all the power which is coming from here, it is directly goes to the this side of the wheel, and this will start moving. This will start. It will stop. In that case, the motion of this pinion here is of two types. One is it is moving along with the box, rotation is taking place, and another portion which is moving along with the shaft also. So two types of motion is made. Two types of motion is being taken by this pinion gear, these two gears, and these two gears are connected with each other also. So they rotate at their own shaft, and they rotate along with the box, and the power is being transmitted from propeller shaft to ground wheel to this box to this gears, and finally to the wheel. Now, if the speed of suppose this one is lesser than this one, suppose turning is taking place, so internal wheel will travel lesser and outer wheel will travel more. But in that case, the power which is coming on the pinion gear, it will be less transferred to this one and more transferred to this one. So power just saved by this side is transmitted to this side. Power which is being transmitted from this pinion gear to this half shaft this side, half shaft this side, because this is the turning point, so rotation of this side of gear is less than this one. So this pinion gear transmit the power lesser on this side and more on this side. The power of this side is transferred to this, and the motion is more than this one. So the main action which is taking place is of, you can say, is this pinion gear, which is very important. These four gears are very important, and normally the teeth is your helical. It is not a spur gear. The teeth on these gears are helical, like this. Okay? It is not like that spur gear or like that. Okay? It is not like that. It is helical. Why helical? Because a spur gear, the power which is being transmitted is in line contact. Both of the gear, suppose if I make two gears, okay? I am making the rough sketch, don't take the mobiles. Suppose if these are the two spur gears, then there will be always line contact between the teeth. Okay? But if it is helical, then what happens? That the contact is being distributed. 100% contact is not there between the two teeth. Partial contact at this teeth, partial contact at this, and partial contact. It goes on reducing. So the effect is that the strength of the teeth is being, the power of the teeth is being distributed to 2 to 3 teeth at the same time, and chances of breaking of the teeth is less than the spur hair, than the spur. And this is your impact. Okay, so this is the difference. That's why these teeth are, I have shown over here line, but these are all having helical structure. That is, angular helix is there, and all the gears are helical because the power transmission should not be 100% on the same line. Line contact should not be there. The power is being distributed at 2 to 3 gears at a time. So the load on the gear is reduced, and the chances of breaking of the gear is also very much reduced. That's why spur gear is not directly used. Helical gears are used in most of the transmission. Okay. Now, operation I have told you very clearly. I think you must have understood it. Operation. Again, I repeat it in a very short duration. The power is coming from here. Suppose both the wheels are moving with the same speed. Power is coming from here to dual pinion. It is going to the crown wheel and to this box structure, and then it is going to the pinion gear. So when it is moving, power is coming here, and then it is coming to here. And these two gears moves, travel on the inside of the gear and transfer the power equally to both of them. And the battery moves on the straight line. If at all there is turning, then this motion of this gear takes in two ways. Firstly, it is rotating along with the box, and another, it is rotating on its own axis also, and it distributes the power to to both of the half shaft accordingly to their requirement. If it is jammed, so it will be stopped, it will be moving. All the whole power will be distributed from this pinion gear to this sub gear, and it will just travel on the teeth of this sub gear, this side of the wheel, which is jammed, it is moving. Vice versa also can take place. If it is jammed, it is moving, then the power transmitted from this pinion gear to this gear, and this is stopped, and this teeth travels on this sub gear teeth, and the whole power is being transmitted to this side. If there is difference in the motion, suppose turning is taking place, so one is moving lesser, one is moving more. So the power is being distributed accordingly with the help of this pinion gear, and the one gear lesser power is being supplied, and the gear more power is supplied, so it can move faster. Okay. Now the other part. In short, I will let you know. Here, this is the differential. If the gear ratio is lambda, shown by lambda, the power which is coming from the propeller shaft, that is RPM is N and torque is T. RPM is N and torque is T. And this is the differential with having gear ratio lambda. So the plus power is being transmitted N by lambda to this side, and minus power Suppose if one of the wheel is stopped or moving lesser, so minus power will be applied to N by lambda to the wheel which is moving slow, and plus power N by lambda will be applied to the wheel which is moving faster, and this differential with here ratio is 11. So in that way, I have explained you about the function of the differential, how does it works, how it moves, and the main concept, how the action takes place of the differential. I think it is should be clear to you, and the concept of the road on which the vehicle is moving. You have seen that the inner wheel has to travel lesser than the outer wheel. How it is being adjusted with the help of differential. Okay, I have tried to show you very clearly. No. कितना मिनट हुआ थी? I think it is the end of the lecture.